How are you?
Good, buddy. You?
Good. Body's tired, but mind is strong.
Good. Quarter turn. Good. Quarter turn. Quarter turn. Finish front. Front double. Try. Face the turn. Oh, right. Alright, let's reset that. Your right arm's a little forward for some reason. Yeah, right there. Good. Right in your left calf. Very that. Good. All right, let's do that one more time. But I want you to try. Yeah, pull it. Perfect.
So,
Yeah,
if I do this, do I lose it?
little bit.
So it's,
Try and do it a couple different angles. Let's see
Yeah.
which one holds it. That one was good. It looks like he's kind of leaning over.
Yeah.
And pulling like almost like up.
yeah.
And then he goes into it, you know? Yeah,
So he's really,
yeah.
this is a different one.
That one's good too.
Can I try one more?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Definitely not as much on that one, right?
So, but I'll tell you, this came out a little more on that one.
Okay.
Like, almost like, you know how Dory
Yes.
had those feet?
Yes. So the first two are like more lower, and then that.
It's more like thin.
Yeah. When I arch my back more, that's when I get the lower lat. But when I round it, that's when
That's when you get
I'll figure that out.
You see which one you like.
Yeah.
Oh, you definitely got the tree.
I can feel the difference.
Yeah,
which one
so
is
I'd
which.
say let's show that, you know, because that shows how lean you are, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, good. Good, that one was really good. Nice. Steady. And thigh. Good. Yeah. Nice. Close good. Good. Nice. Oh yeah. Just like this.
Life. I think everything getting pushed later is gonna work out for me.
All right, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are 3 days out today. I am in the middle of the gym. I'm in the posing room. I don't have my mic with me, so hopefully this is working really well. Today is gonna be the final posing practice with Ray, and it's gonna be the final workout of the prep. This is admittedly gonna be a bullshit workout. This is a pump session. We'll kind of get into the meanings of the workout in a little bit, but just kind of wanted to go over the posing and where I'm at real quick. Woke up at 171 this morning, which is 7 pounds lighter than my stage weight for the Illinois State Championships. I'm over the moon with how I look. I think that I look really, really good. I'm extremely happy with the improvements that I've made to my posing, and I'm excited to present it. That's really all that I can say. I've said that a lot on my channel. I haven't made a lot of videos, but that's really kind of been the theme of the last few videos that I have made, is that I'm excited. This is no matter what happens this weekend, this is going to be an amazing weekend. So I'm very happy with how I look today. I told Ray the body is tired, but the mind is strong. I'm tired and fatigued and feel very light and very skinny, but I'm confident, ready to do the damn thing. Speaking of doing the damn thing, let's get into this workout and just get this done and over with. What are we gonna do today? As I said, this is like a pump workout. This is essentially bullshit. Basically what I'm trying to do today, not stimulate the muscle to grow. I'm just essentially trying to stimulate the muscles to help with nutrient uptake, maybe, help contract the muscles a little bit. Maybe it will, improve the fullness and everything, and the way that I look on stage. Really, this is kind of the main thing that I want to experiment with. The first show, I took the full week off leading up to the show, other than some like pump workouts at home. But this time around, I want to try doing a pump workout in the gym, like with actual machines and everything, and using the same exercises that I've kind of been using this entire prep. So that's really what we're going to do today. The goal that I have laid out is we're going to just try and hit my full body. This is going to be a full body pump session, just kind of sticking in the theme of full body training every other day. We're going to be supersetting things just for the sake of time. I'm going to be doing like sets of 10 or 12, maybe 3 or 4 rounds between each exercises, and the weights that I'm going to be using are laughable. Again, really just trying to get some blood moving into the muscle, maybe get a little bit of a sweat moving. My body is acclimated to training and lifting weights every other day, and so I want to keep it in that routine for as long as I can. Obviously, after today, the next chance that I would get to train again would be on Friday, so I will not be doing that. So obviously, the routine has to get broken at some point, but I'm going to try and stick in the routine as much as I can this time around. I feel like in my first show, I did a lot of like fatigue management stuff, and some of that was necessary and a lot of it worked, but again, just experimentation. I just want to try something different this time. I want to stay in a routine as much as I can, and just again, stay in a routine, keep things going. So just again, I'm not super excited to do this. I just kind of want to get this done and get on with my fucking day. So we'll get this started and maybe catch up with you guys with some stuff as we're going through. Okay, a lot of the things and the order that I'm gonna go in today is purely based off of logistics. So the posing room, the boxing room is back there. I have like 5 of the 9 exercises that I'm gonna do today are right outside of the room. If I can do a giant set and giant set all 5 of them, I will do that. Right now, they're all open. I'm doing only exercises. I've done this whole prep. That's extremely important. In an instance like this, there are no new exercises. I don't want to cause any inflammation. I don't want to cause any muscle breakdown. I 1,000,000% do not want to get hurt. If I were to get hurt today, I think I would hang myself in the parking lot. It would be fucking awful. So all exercises are going to be exercises I've done this entire prep. Cuffed cable fly. I'm not going to use the cuffs today. I just don't want to take the time to set it up. And then I would normally superset that with a high Bayesian cable curl in the same cable station. So I'm going to superset those. There's a cable station over here where I normally do my overhead tricep extensions. So that'll be the 3rd exercise in the sequence. I'm sitting in the machine where I do rear delt cable flies. So I can guarantee that I'll get those 4. And then I would like to do a lateral raise here. There are 2 options that I could use. One is being used at the moment. The other one is open. So if I can kind of swing it, I'd really like to kind of giant set these 5 movements. If not, then we'll just kind of make things work logistically the best that I can, okay? Okay, that ended up just being a tri-set with the flies, curls, and rear delts. We're gonna do side delts and triceps now. Cuffed cable lateral, I'm not using the cuffs, and then the overhead cable extension that I've done all prep. Couple things to, I guess, note about the first sequence. I just want you guys to watch my rep tempo. A couple things. I'm purposely avoiding super long eccentrics, and I'm also purposely limiting my range of motion. I said earlier that we're trying to avoid muscle damage and muscle breakdown and inflammation today, and we know that the eccentric and lengthened portions of the range of motion cause the most muscle damage. So we're trying to focus on shortened position training and a little bit less of control with the eccentric and the lengthened. So not using the cuffs on the flies and on the laterals here actually shortens the range of motion, which is a little bit more conducive to what I'm trying to do today. And as we'll see when we get out into the leg extensions and the leg curls, like normally I use like foam pads and a bunch of stuff to get more lengthening and stretch and everything on all the muscles, but I will not be doing that today, again, for the purpose of not wanting to cause inflammation. The first tricep ended up being 4 rounds. I really only want it to be 3. I just went way too light on that first round. And I'm really just kind of doing this where I'm working up to like 1 moderately intense like set to finish, you know, maybe 2 to 3 warm-up rotations going up in weight. And then on the last time through, you know, it's maybe like RPE 6 or 7 or something like that. And then once I kind of get to that point and once I kind of feel like I got a good pump in the muscle, we just kind of move on from there. So chest, biceps, and rear delts are done. We're going to get into side delts and triceps now. hopefully only have to do 3 rounds of this if I pick the weights right. Okay, this cable lateral is trash, so I'm going to use this Arsenal lateral instead. Okay, I only did 3 rounds of that. Honestly, I could have done 2 with the lateral, and I stopped early on the 3rd round. My lateral delts and triceps pump up super easy. I could literally do like 5-pound laterals and get a pump. So that's done. Chest, side delt, rear delt, bicep, tricep, done. Back stuff, we're gonna do a cable lat row and then T-bar row superset. I'm choosing a rowing variation for the lats because my focal point with my lats is the upper region of the lats, and lower rowing variations bias the upper lats, whereas like a pull down variation would kind of bias more of the lower lats. So if I want to get a pump anywhere in my lats, specifically today it would be in my my upper region, and then a T-bar is a T-bar. My back pumps super easy too, so 3 rounds, maybe 2 depending on the weights that I choose. Okay, only needed 2 rounds for my back. Back is pumped up. I connect with my back super well. So upper body is done. Time for lower body. 2 supersets here. We're gonna superset adductor and abductor, and then the leg extension and a leg curl. And then I'll do 1 more round of posing, and then that is it for this prep. I'm especially trying to hopefully limit myself to just 2 rounds with my lower body. My lower body is where I hold the most water. I don't really have to worry as much about my upper body like holding water, but the lower body I definitely do, and that was my biggest problem with show number 1. So I'm trying to mitigate like inflammation with all muscle groups, but especially with my lower body. So I'm really hoping that I can only do like 2 rounds of each of these and then be able to call it a day. If I got to get a 3rd one to be happy with the pump and everything, I'll do that. But ideally I would just do 2. So let's get this done. Two rounds on the abductor. I went too light on the first for the adductor, so I had to do 3. Leg extension and leg curl. We'll do 1 more round of posing, and then that's all she wrote. All right, everyone, from a training perspective, that is all that she wrote for this prep. The final pump has been achieved. The final round of posing practice with the boys has been done. Obviously, I'm still gonna practice posing from here on out, but just solo. Got a couple things to work on, but overall, I feel fucking awesome. I'm just ready to do it. I don't have anything else to say other than that. I got a lot of errands to do today and somehow got to find time to edit and upload this video. So that's all that I got for 3 days out. We'll check in with you guys when I check in with you guys. I have no plans this week. I've got a lot of stuff to do, travel, a bunch of shit to deal with. So I will update you guys. I just don't know when.